So guys, I figured it's a great time to talk about none other than the Digimon clientele that they are making for World's Champions to be used, which is really nice to see that they have an online client that are in the works that could eventually evolve into something like Pokemon. You know, that's going to be quite amazing to see. So let's dive right in and take a look at what they kind of have to offer and what their basic game plan is for right now. So we got our first Digimon online client, which will only be for Worlds, maybe Regionals in January if they get this out soon enough. If not, it'll just be meant for Worlds, so that it makes it so that everybody can play on a universal platform and everybody's equal grounds. So it's going to be quite interesting how this is going to play out, especially since if this thing has an ability to convert your chat into English to Japanese, would be really nice. But hey, who knows? What we should take a look at is how the button layouts go first. First off, it does know each phase that you're supposed to interact with, so that's pretty awesome. You click on each set of cards that you want, and there is a big button to tell whose player's turn it's supposed to be, so really nice. It is a very manual system. This isn't automated like your Pokemon or Magic Arena, so that's going to be a big thing for a lot of players, that this is just very automated. It's very flashy, very colorful, I gotta say. It's really nice to see, but there was a lot more better clients that were being made by fans. They should have just picked that up, and to be honest with you, and ran with it. They just had better opportunities that they just missed out on. I feel like a lot of companies spend big bucks, but they could easily just buy somebody else's that is probably a lot better. But I'm gonna go on a tangent and a half later in the video, but I like how you can signify where the attack's going. It shows off what it gives clear indication on what you're supposed to do. And I mean, it's got this shuffler, it's gonna have an automated shuffler, it's all this good stuff. I don't know how they were going to do searchers and stuff like that. It didn't really show off on, oh, this Digimon will search. But, hey, that's how that's going to go. I think there's some more potential coming forwards later on that we'll know. But, hey, I'm really excited to see what they can do with this. This is a very beta stage of this, I think. If given time, it might have a full automated system. But I think there's just not enough to go about until we're ready to see a full finished product. I think it's a little laggy, a little glitchy for the beta, but that's kind of the territory of betas, isn't it? Where it's just having that small issue now, but will get better over time. But I think we're gonna see some major growth on this, but I don't know. I'm skeptical at the beginning. I'm always skeptical on programs like this because you could have a lot of negative aspects come to light pretty quickly, especially if they don't market it right. And that, by marketing, I mean if we go into this being the like a Pokemon or Magic Arena or Yu-Gi-Oh version, this could become a paid buy packs and everything like that, and they could make it random packs, or they could do specific packs that you have to open, and that could cause issues if people don't want to pay twice. That makes the card game very expensive. I get Bandai makes a lot of money off of that, but that's too much deep pocket for a lot of players, especially since a lot of players are budget players. But here's a good thing. I feel like an online client like this going in the future will help a lot of players get into the game, especially ones that can't have LG's local game store events or anything like that because they are limited to where they live. They don't have a game store within 10 miles of them, or it's like a 2-hour drive just to get a game store and they want to play this card game. I feel like this is a good step, and it's very easily maneuvered and very easy to understand. It's not automated. I mean, you get basic controls, but it's equal to a tabletop simulator at the moment. So I can honestly say if you had to go between both of them, this or the tabletop simulator, this will probably be free for Worlds, but outside of that, I feel like tabletop simulator is just a little bit better at the end of the day, but that's me. I prefer tabletop simulator, so we're gonna have to just take it step by step. There's other things that I really like. I like how on the left hand corner this huge stack gets shown up when you're attacking with it. You get a better, clear understanding of what's on board state. I like having indications of, hey, this is what my opponent's effects will be doing, what everything will follow through with. Cards you play will instantly pop up, and I like that. I kind of like having this knowledge. It just lets everybody know the last card played or the stack that is going on is going. That's big information, because now you can't hide this, and sometimes reading small font is really big problem for a lot of players, but I really have high hopes here. The only things that I really want to see them improve is make this automated, make it that when you buy TCG packs, you get packs for this if they go that route, or if the only way you can use this is for the regionals and online events, then make it so that the deck you submit, they build the deck instantly. It's, you scan it, you get to see it, boom. Like, that would make a lot of deck easing so that we can prevent cheaters from pretty much cheating. I hate the idealism that this card game has a ban list bigger in with people banned than they do have trading cards. That's an issue, and I feel like a lot of players have the same issue and dislike of that. I don't like that we have to deal with this, so this will help prevent cheaters in the future from being able to pretty much put multiple cards in their deck, put cards that are not legally allowed to have above copies, or keep hands off to the side or anything like that. I hate the concept of how that was always playing out. That makes me always skeptical on playing online because of the cheating. I feel like you should win by your own skill. I don't like the idea that people have side hands and stuff like that. I feel like this will definitely eliminate that pretty quickly, and if makes more people more receptive to playing online, because you can eliminate the cheating aspect. Because I know for multiple fact there's a lot of players that will play online, because how do you know if your opponent's being honest and not cheating? You don't, but you never know what's going to happen at the end of the day. I could naturally in a tournament per se play 5 mats, or we can play more cards in our deck after that because there's no deck check online. That's the huge thing. That's just a big overall arching issue with online events right now, and that's just how that's going to be for a bit. But this will alleviate that issue by milestones, I gotta say. I think we have the highest potential with this, but I can honestly say, who knows what they're going to do with this. This could just be Worlds only, and they won't do anything further. They could easily just make this mass produced and you get a bunch of cards out of this deal. I feel like their own little demo was a lot more fluent than what they have here, but that's just me. I kind of feel, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but hey, what do you think? I think a lot of people need to realize that the longevity of this online client is going to matter the most if and when it comes out to the public. I think Worlds, it's not going to be a big deal. I think you can have this glitchy stuff, but when you finally release it to the worldwide, it's got to have everything butter smooth, automated, knowing the rules and stuff like that. I can't express how many people I've had issues with playing against players that just don't know the rules completely, and they don't know timing and stuff like that, and I'm sitting here teaching. I don't mind doing that when it's offline, but sometimes when trying to make content, I want to have it butter smooth and make everything go the way it needs to be. I feel like we have so much potential coming this way, let's make it work. I think you guys, Bandai really needs to step up their game with this, and it's got a whole lot of stuff to go for. I like all the flashiness, stuff like that, but I feel like you need to have it all just line up perfectly. I'm really hopeful. This is very high probability they're going to improve this. So, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think this is, how well this came out. What do you think they can improve on their online client? What is your goal and dream for this? Are you feeling like this should be Pokemon Go or Magic Arena kind of style, where you kind of get cards and packs to pay for, and then, you know, that's just how that's going to be? Or make it better where it's like Pokemon and you get a free scan code out of each booster pack that can equal to your trading cards. So I want to know how they're going to do this, because it would be really awesome if they did put it in packs so you can open up and have two sources so that you can have physical card game and digital card game. But guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this online client coming, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!